Weird random historical facts. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. In 2009, a U.S. man, John Kane, found a software bug in video poker machines and exploited it to cash out, winning hands at a much higher bet amount than he actually wagered. Since he was simply pressing buttons that he was allowed to press, he was allowed to keep the money. Still think gamble is a luck game, huh? He's a friend from work. The funniest line in the Thor Ragnarok trailer was written by a Make-A-Wish kid. During the filming of Thor Ragnarok, the Make-A-Wish Foundation granted a child to visit the set. The scene where the Thor walks into the gladiator arena and sees the Hulk for the first time has the iconic line, "He's a friend from work." The kid actually suggested this dialogue. Mom, I need my bread. People initially used bread to erase pencil marks. In 1770, Edward Nain accidentally picked up a rubber piece instead of bread and found it very effective, prompting him to sell rubber erasers. Ironically, the eraser exists to fix mistakes and was invented because of one. Sherlock, a shark. In 1935, a fisherman caught a tiger shark and put it on display in an aquarium in Sydney, where it vomited a human arm. A shark expert concluded that the shark had not bitten it off, and that the limb had been clearly removed from a blade. The arm also had a tattoo, which revealed that it belonged to a man who had gone missing a few weeks earlier, resulting in a murder investigation and arrest of the criminals. We will meet again. On December 2nd, 1719, Swedish miners found a natural mummy inside a water-filled, long-unused tunnel in the fallen copper mine. The body was so well preserved that it was put on display and remained there for 30 years. During this time, a woman recognized it as her former fiancé, Mats Israelsson, who had disappeared 42 years earlier. Fun Japan fact. The public holiday law of Japan states that if a public holiday falls on a Sunday, the following working day will become a national holiday, known as the substitute holiday. Likewise, if a working day falls between two national holidays, it will also be declared a holiday. It's called the Citizens' Holiday. K-pop is bigger than you think. The South Korean boy band BTS brings in more than $3.6 billion to South Korea's economy each year, and was the reason 1 in every 13 foreign tourists visited the country in 2018. K-pop is rising big time. Also, a lot of people think I'm Victon, a K-pop boy band, received some weird stuff from teenage girls over the years. Real stunts. During the filming of One Shot and Jaws 2, the teens' fear and cries of sharks was real, as they were being circled by a 15-foot shark. The production crew, filming at a distance, thought they were acting and just gave them a thumbs up. Imagine if The Walking Dead actually had a real zombie walking among the actors. Good guy Daryl. Daryl Davis, an American blues musician, has convinced more than 200 Ku Klux Klan members to give up their robes. For the past 30 years, he's been trying to befriend the KKK members in an attempt to fight hate with love. He does that by simply sitting down and spending some time with these people. Humanity still has a chance. COVID moon. When the Apollo 11 astronauts returned to Earth in 1969, they were quarantined for 21 days to prevent the transmission of any contagions they may have carried back from the moon. However, Buzz Aldrin noticed ants creeping through a crack in the concrete, suggesting that microbes could get in and out. And that's it, guys. That's where the coronavirus started from. Pony the orangutan. This is pretty sick, guys. A orangutan named Pony was used as a sex slave in a village in Borneo. She would automatically assume the position whenever a man neared her. It took over a year for authorities to free her because she was a favorite of the locals who fought against her release. Driving on water. Stanley Mayer was one of the first to invent a car completely powered by water. He claimed it was capable of traveling across the country with just 72 liters of tap water, which would have revolutionized the auto industry, making gas obsolete. Shortly after creating the car, Stanley died while meeting with investors. His brother said that he ran out of the restaurant choking, looking at him, and said, "They poisoned me." Suicide prevention. When Britain changed the packaging for Tylenol to blister packs instead of bottles, suicide deaths from Tylenol overdoses declined by 43%. Anyone who wanted 50 pills would have to push out the pills one by one, but pills in bottles can be easily dumped out and swallowed. Microsoft tricked us. The original versions of Microsoft Solitaire and Minesweeper were not created to entertain you. Their purpose was to trick you into learning mouse fluency and drag and drop. and to make the idea of left to right clicking second nature without you knowing it.